ladies and gentlemen, it is. Don't forget to turn off those speakers. Yeah, it is Thursday, January the 31st, 2019. We're about out of the first month of 2019 already, which is kind of fucking crazy. If I'm going to be honest with you, that a single month has already gone by in this new year. It's a Technical Alpha podcast. It's not the longest podcast in the world this week, but that's actually good because both of us are pretty dead. But as always, I'm sure we'll find a way to make it a relatively interesting one. Mr. Black,
Yep.
I already know the answer to this question, but I'm going to have to ask it anyway. How was your week?
It's been a week.
It's been 7 days specifically.
It's been 7 full days.
7 full, glorious days.
Yes, sir.
Got a little bit more Realm under your belt.
Yeah.
Been feeling good about Realm where it's at, have you?
Yeah, I've been playing a ton of Realm. It's pretty friggin' awesome. I really like where Realm's at right now. I don't like the whole bots in the game that's going on right now. For those that don't know, Realm Royale, the CEO, we talked about this, I think, a week ago, maybe last week? Or did we even talk about it yet? The CEO gone.
Erez leaving?
Yeah, the CEO's stepped down.
Yeah, no. I don't know if we talked about it in the podcast. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. Either way, is gone.
Yeah, he's gone. And they've reverted a lot of the changes that they had in a version of Realm that people loved. And it's a good time. I've been playing it. It's fun. The only shitty thing is since the player base for PC and Xbox isn't enormous, basically what's happening is there's like a minute and 30-second lobby when you get into a game. To my knowledge, they let as many real players in within that minute and 30, and then they fill the remainder with NPC or bots, essentially.
Yeah.
A lot of them, I would say 50% of them are really stupid, so they're pretty easy to kill, and you can tell what are bots.
Very quickly, yeah.
But the other half of them are actually quite intelligent, and they've got auto aim on all of them, so they all got aim bots, so they don't miss. Which can make it a challenge, especially in the first 2 minutes of a game when you're trying to find your first weapon and they're not missing even with the shittiest guns. That's definitely its biggest down draw right now. But beyond that, I'm having so much fun with the game. The community's growing a little bit, actually substantially in the last few weeks. Went from 1,800 concurrent players on Steam to 3,000 to 5,000, and now it's anywhere between 6,500 and 8,000 that are playing via Steam. And apparently on PlayStation, that's where the biggest bulk of them are, which is well over now 50,000 concurrent that are playing on PlayStation, and it's about 120 throughout all three, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Xbox and PC, they are on the same server, so they're cross-compatible. PlayStation isn't yet. They're working on that now, and it's hopefully going to happen in the next couple weeks, which would then bring the player pool way up, and hopefully then they can remove these bots that are in the game, which will not only make things a little bit more competitive, but you're also going to be against players all the time, which is nice.
You'll definitely be able, so I hopped in and played 5 or 6 hours of it this week in a single setting. I just sat down and said, all right, Erez is out. I think my title of my stream was Erez is out, my interest is in.
That's a good title.
My stream title.
That's a good title.
So I hopped in. I played. I played a bunch, and I like the direction that the game is in right now, for sure. In theory, and I'm saying in theory because until you're not facing off against 50 or 60% bots, you're going to have literally no idea as to what the game actually plays like. You're only going to have flashes in the pan of what the game actually is, and it tends to be in the last, 10, 12 people, where 8 of the 12 people are people and 4 are bots. So your last skirmishes with those are actually people.
Yeah.
And not just 1 versus versus one necessarily. Like you're actually in an area where there are enough people
Yeah.
that you're getting that interaction. In the early game, you might still be up against another person, but you might be the only other person for quite some distance, and the rest of them are just bots standing still,
Yeah.
doing nothing, doing whatever.
Yep.
So you get these ideas at the very end of the match. You know, how is the balance of some of this stuff going? You know, what abilities really stand out versus some other ones? What guns are definitely going to be more beneficial than others, and things of that nature? And just how does the balance play out now that they've made available? Everyone has the same access. It's just random. It's what you're picking up.
Yeah.
Aside from the masteries thing, where you can have some influence, for example, on what drops on your first forage build.
Yep.
Things of that nature. It's pretty much just 3 sheets to the wind. You open a chest. You find out what's inside.
Yeah,
and
like,
everyone else gets the same thing, with the exception of your initial movement ability, which is still class based.
Yes.
So the hunter still has the roll, the warrior still has the jump, etc., etc.
Yep.
So I do like where it is now versus where it was before, without question. I think probably pretty much everyone has that same opinion. I would just really like to see what it's like when that player count is up with the crossplay, and when you're really playing against 80 other people.
Mm-hmm.
Then you really get to see, you know, where is Realm Royale at. But we're gonna find out, and then I'd like to see them actually start to polish the game some, because the game for me, from a visual perspective and pretty much from an audio perspective, hasn't changed in a year. It's basically identical. The animations are still very rough. Running animations look like they're 5 frames. Like shit's like real fucking jank. But they managed to find the time to put in like some cheesy one-liners. Like, oh yeah, and like the hunter
Get
sounds
clucked.
The hunter sounds like she's getting fucked no matter what she's doing. Opens a chest and it's an epic. Oh, an epic. Like everything is just vaguely sexual. So they did that, but everything else is pretty much the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to see, you know, some actual improvements to that stuff start to come through now that now they're saying it's beta. It's no longer alpha. It's beta. The game hasn't really changed.
I mean,
it's
there's
moved from alpha to beta.
There's argument that it was always beta, right?
Well, that's what our argument always was. This is not alpha. Just like
beta.
most betas are not betas.
No, that's the full fucking game, pretty much.
It's the full game. That's it. The difference between this and the launch is that you paid money for it.
Exactly.
It's pretty much the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, I played a little bit of that as well. I played a shitload of Subnautica in the last week.
Yeah, you have been. Yeah.
I'm like 40 hours deep. That is a good video game. I'm not a huge fan of survival games. I've kind of gotten over survival games for the most part. You and I played a shitload of Minecraft. You know, we went through, and everyone else went through, especially if you're on Twitch, you went through a lot of survival games. Like they were the flavor of the year or more for quite some time. You know, you had your Rusts and you had
H1Z1,
H1Z1,
tons of them.
Daisy. I mean, Daisy. Now they've got, you know, the fucking pirate ass one. That's
Sea of Thieves.
It's like Sea of Thieves, but it's what's it called? You tried everyone trying to get into the.
Oh Jesus, Atlas. That game died in when it got launched.
And then the game that it comes from originally,
Ark.
You know, it's just this dirge, this endless list. It just kept going, and all of them the same. Conan, all basically the same shit. No Man's Sky is probably the closest comparison point for Subnautica.
Okay.
The difference being, unlike pretty much unlike most of the popular survival games that have existed, the world isn't necessarily randomly seeded in some way, shape, or form. The world is very much more specifically crafted. And everyone starts basically the same area, etc., etc. So it's not the, you know, I'm going to play the game a second time and get a different location, a different set of challenges. It's the same kind of deal. So the scope of the game is much smaller, much tighter than something like No Man's Sky,
But that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. And it's actually its biggest strength, right?
Yeah.
So it took what everyone enjoys about the survival game genre, things like surviving, and building a base You know, everyone likes to build shit.
Yeah.
It's like Lego. You fucking just who doesn't like some Lego until you step on it? Everyone likes a little bit of Lego in their life. So base building, surviving, things of that nature. But it also kind of like No Man's Sky, where No Man's Sky tried to do a little bit of story to give the universe some life. Because it's also much smaller in scope, it was able to deliver even more of what you might call a traditional story or a bit more of a focused story. And tied the fact that it's a survival game and you do a lot of exploration, you can find little bits and pieces as well, and made the world way more fucking interesting.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Minecraft where you just hopped in and it was just literally,
Yeah.
You're in Minecraft, here you are,
Yeah.
you know, get to the end game and there's a dragon and woo! That was like the show. It was like an actual...
I miss Minecraft.
An actual story. I miss
Minecraft is fun, man.
until I go back and I play it for like 3 hours and I go, oh yeah, this is why I stopped playing Minecraft.
It's just fun, like when you do get in there and then you just do whatever you want. So like you just start digging down underneath, and the next thing you know, there's a huge opening, and then there's like a mine shaft, and you got to go through that, and then
my problem with Minecraft is that I get like modding-itis, like modderitis,
Yeah.
where I want to be able to do something inside of Minecraft. I know it's possible. I just need a mod, and I do that thing, and then I go, man, this is really great, but if I could just also do this, and then you end up with this, like, you're on a server with 1,001 mods and your computer's buckling under the stress of all these
but
mods.
it is cool, like the those mods, not only visually, but then you can actually like build computers and have them do all kinds of crazy shit.
My last run, I had built with the help of some community members because I was way too I didn't know how to like do the redstone stuff all that well. This was some intricate fucking shit. I had a storage room that I could just put anything I wanted to into the singular chest, and it would fucking filter by item into this big computer, and then not only would it filter out, it would auto stack and create stacks of things, so like combining things to make more complex things automatically, forge things automatic. It was a completely fucking automated system. So I just like go out adventuring, come back, throw some stuff in, and it'd be like doing it this fucking stupid, crazy, intricate thing.
That's dope.
And put it into one of like a million chests that I had labeled for what were in them. And so if I ever needed anything, I just go over and I go, and there it was. And I could
I had something similar, but it wouldn't go through a computer. There'd be certain chests that I could dump things in, and then it would automatically arrange those specific things, so I couldn't just dump it all in one chest and walk away.
Yeah.
And then I had like dragon chests that you had to use. You had to get like fucking ender eyes and fucking all this other shit, and you had to combine. You had to basically
shit.
You had to go hunting for like 2 days.
Yeah.
To get enough supplies to make like one chest. And then you needed like one of those chests, like 4 or 5 of them, and then you realize that one of those chests then can be the piece of an even bigger machine. So it was like this nonstop, but that's dope. It's making me want to play Minecraft.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I love Minecraft. Minecraft's a good time.
You do some crazy shit.
It's one of those things that you want to play like once in a while. Like you don't play for a long time.
You go
in, you're like, okay, I could fucks with some Minecraft for a bit.
Yeah. So Subnautica does a good job of allowing you to do some building, but doing it really well. Like the building of Subnautica is fucking spot on.
Nice.
Like the nice thing with Subnautica is there's very little so far that I've come across that I've kind of said out loud, man, I wish I could do this, because it's already there.
Nice.
And the really nice thing is that I really hate about survival games in general, because it creates too much of a grind and it's not fun. Is like when, and this happens in Minecraft, like let's say you build something and you fuck up or you want to modify a building later on down the road. When you start breaking stuff apart, sometimes you just lose that shit altogether.
Yep.
Or you have to like redo a bunch of shit.
Yep.
In this, you have the materials it takes to build a building or a piece within a building. You can deconstruct it at any time, and you get the exact materials back.
Oh, that's good.
So you can just, I want to redo this a little bit because I'm further in the game and I've unlocked some more shit, and it would make sense to do this. You don't have to sit there losing your mind about, oh, I need to go farm for like the next fucking 8 hours to go get this shit to rebuild this.
So what's a better experience, Minecraft or Subnautica?
It depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So like,
does Minecraft? I would assume Minecraft has more playability in terms of like
Minecraft is
with
by
the
far,
mods.
Minecraft is the most flexible game to have ever been created.
Yeah.
Like there's actually not another game that is. It's also an absolute nightmare to get it to run if you want to do it. A lot of those extra things, but if you like the core of what survival games are, which is surviving, and being able to do a little base building, you get vehicles and all this kind of stuff, and maybe you want more, a little bit, not too much, but a little bit more to the world that you're in. Like you don't want to just survive for the sake of surviving. Maybe you want to know why the fuck you're surviving in the first place.
Yeah.
Subnautica is a great choice.
Is there an end game to it?
I want to say yes. I haven't got there yet.
Okay.
But the story probably has an end, and then you can just keep going probably in some capacity.
Does it get harder to survive, or is it one of those things where it's just like once you get your base down and you got some food growing, that's pretty much the show, or you just keep building?
So there's a pretty good progression to it. So when you're first starting out, obviously like every survival game, if it's tough, right? Because your first thing is I need. Well, they have shelter covered for you because you're in like a life pod that came off of a ship in general that you crashed in. So you have that as your main little one room. It has everything you need to just get by, and that's the show. But you're looking for things like water and food. Even doing that early on can be a challenge. But as you get further and further away from there, and you keep getting further and further into the game, the game does a really good job of introducing challenges that will keep the difficulty, relatively at not as bad as the beginning of the game, but still challenging. Like for example, as soon as you get down to a certain depth, just like in the real ocean, shit starts to get a little real. Maybe you start coming across some fish that aren't so friendly. They're coming for that ass.
Yeah.
Maybe you need a vehicle to make you, be able to survive down there.
Is the world big? Like, you're on Earth, I would imagine, or you're in some sort
You're on another planet.
Oh, okay.
So the basic premise is you were on a ship.
You crashed.
That was moving through.
Yeah.
Ship crashes for some reason. You're down with a bunch of other people. And you're there in your life pod, and now it's either have to wait to be rescued or try and get off the planet, or both.
Okay.
And so that's the basic, the core, without spoiling, the core premise of the game.
I wonder what happens at the end. I wonder if your friends or somebody else comes to pick you guys up, and then you have the option to end the game, or you have the option to stay.
Continue.
You know what? I think I'll stay.
I don't know yet. It was free.
And I'll colonize.
It was free a couple weeks ago.
Oh, really?
It was completely free.
Wow.
But it's worth the money. Like I would suggest, if anyone likes a survival game and you don't have a morbid fear of water,
yeah,
because there are a lot of people that are scared shitless. The graphics are great. It's a beautiful game. The soundtrack is fire as fuck. Even the voice acting is done on average very well.
Nice.
There's not much to nitpick about it. It was basically Subnautica is like the poster child for a game that made it out of early access and actually became a good game worth spending money on.
It's rare.
Which is like it's the one.
It's rare.
So, and now just yesterday or the day before, they released the early access for the standalone kind of expansion, which is like in the Arctic now, on like this ice, snow shit, a whole new ball game.
You gonna try that out?
Looks pretty fire. I'm gonna let that one probably also get out of early access
and then
jump in like I did with this. Like I think that was a smart move. Hearing what people had to go through. In the early days
it was
of Subnautica,
probably rough. Yeah,
they were like, but now it's like, holy shit, really good. So I think that's worth the wait. But Subnautica, definitely check it out, 100%. Right. You'd probably like it, honestly.
Yeah,
I think you'd probably be quite impressed with it. It's definitely, and people love watching it.
Yeah,
and they love. As long as you don't get spoiled, there's lots of stuff in that game that people love watching you like reactions to, because you just don't see it coming.
Okay,
so it's good. So yeah,
right.
I've been having fun with it. So there's your Subnautica pitch for this week. Other than that, that's been about it. My website is coming along.
Dum 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 dum.
It's because I'm not working on it. Smart.
Pay someone else to do it.
The legend Nikki, who's also been doing your voiceover site and whatnot. He's just an absolute god. He did the technical alpha site as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's thankfully helping me complete this site. So that's coming along. So I'll be excited to eventually. I'm hoping in the next 2 weeks, site will be done, and then I'll have all of the old content that was on the original site up. and so the site will like soft launch at that point.
Nice.
And up and running and taking over, the 5 users. So let's hop into some gaming news, Jeff.
Sure.
There's not a lot this week,
Okay.
which is why I ran my mouth about Subnautica for a bit.
It's all right. I was interested in Subnautica.
You should be. It's a good game. Valve's year-long in-the-works multiplayer API surfaces again. So about a year ago, some people had dug up that Steam was working on having some form of dedicated servers and anti-cheat, their VAC system, their VAC system.
Yep.
For games on the Steam platform that weren't just Steam games.
Okay.
We're not 100% sure yet, apparently, if it's going to be a paid-for thing or if it's going to be part of the fact that you're paying a bit more as a developer to be on Steam.
Gotcha.
In terms of a cut.
Yep.
If they're going to really make it available to everyone or if it's going to be an added service for developers to pay for it. But the fact that they're working on something that could bring dedicated servers to more games and anti-cheat to more games.
Yes. We'll take that. Thank you.
Lots of people have been taking this and running with it, saying, "Oh well, look at what happened now that Epic came out and made their launcher, and Valve is finally." No, the shit's been before Fortnite even existed.
It's been long. It's been long.
Long in the
something
works.
we heard about a long time ago.
Yeah, they had not. Somebody hadn't even come up with the idea of Fortnite at the time, and this was already in the works.
Yeah.
So
they might have been rushing out this now.
They might be working a little faster.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. But it wasn't just because of the Epic thing, but that's a thing, and I'd love to see it because there's a lot of games that don't have dedicated servers that suffer dearly for it.
Yes.
And so any way of getting more dedicated servers in place for games is always nice because it's just nice to have that experience. So many games are multiplayer now that if you're going to be a multiplayer,
better have some anti-cheat.
have a fucking anti-cheat and some dedicated servers. So Valve provides that, even better. Anthem had a shitty weekend.
Did they?
They had a rough go.
Okay.
So their first real major kind of beta-y access thing that they did was last weekend after the last podcast, and didn't go so hot. A lot of people waiting in loading screens for extraordinarily long periods of time. Some never actually getting on to play.
Oh.
And lots and lots of server and or connection issues that made it a bit of a shit show from top to bottom. And then for the people that did play it and finally get all the way through it, only about half of them actually thought it was a particularly good experience.
Yeah, I've heard from a lot of people that it's a better looking but shittier playing Warframe. That's what I've been hearing from a lot of people.
Yikes!
Yeah. They're like, it's a better looking but shittier playing Warframe, which I found a little hard to believe. Maybe those were the Warframe fanboys coming in and sticking up.
I mean, there's going to be comparisons to Warframe and Destiny and The Division and all of these looter shooters.
Yeah.
But from what I watched, I could see where the comparison could be drawn between Warframe and Anthem. Did you get a chance to see any of it?
I watched maybe about 5 minutes of somebody's random stream.
And that was the show.
And that was the show because I didn't want to. I don't pay much attention to betas.
Yeah.
They're usually shit shows,
Yeah.
especially big games like this. Like we can go and say, oh, Anthem had a rough weekend. It's like they all have rough weekends.
Oh, it's all.
When was the last time a beta went like flawlessly with no issues?
Been a hot minute.
I actually can't remember one. I mean, even the Black Ops beta that came out, that was a fucking server gong show. It's basically they're just stress testing the game and are also trying to get more pre-orders. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
A beta test, like, you're lucky to even play anything of quality. So I don't really, if they had a bad weekend, I don't really take that to like, oh, I'm going to buy or not buy the game.
No, of course not.
I'm just like, whatever. I just opt to not even try because I know it's a gong show and I'm probably not going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the game, from what I watched, the game looked pretty.
It was definitely a good-looking game.
Yeah, but it didn't wow me. It wasn't like I didn't see it. Apparently, the story and stuff is supposed to be really good, and production on it's great. But from what I saw, and it was a very short, about 5, maybe 10-minute window. It just looked okay. It didn't get me like I can't fucking wait to get my hands on this game. I never once thought that. I thought, oh well. I'm not playing this beta. right?
I think that's probably that's what went through my mind. So I tried to find the most entertaining person possible because I was like, if I'm going to watch somebody play this, they better at least fucking put on a face for it. So I went to Doc.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Doc sat in the loading screen for a long time.
Wonderful.
But I eventually, he eventually got around to being able to play it, and very pretty game. Obviously, it's a looker. I think the gameplay looks like a fucking snooze fest. If I'm going to be honest with you, I think it looks like a full blown 5-alarm snooze fest.
Dude, you know what looked better in terms of gameplay than this game? Is that game that you played. That I never played, but you played with the girl, and there was like a lot of jungle and shit. And you just climb on those big fucking things. Not Monster Hunter.
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah.
Well, Horizon Zero Dawn isn't even in the same genre.
I know, but in terms of like gameplay, like from like the fighting and like.
Well, I can tell you definitively that Horizon Zero Dawn is one of the greatest games to be made in the last decade. So it wasn't shocking to me that it would look better than.
I remember watching you play
Anthem.
that. And I was like, wow, this actually.
You should actually play that game.
Yeah,
by
I was
the
like,
way.
this game actually looks pretty fucking good.
Like if you're looking for a reason to go sit on the chair
Yeah.
and then like use your TV for something.
Yeah, that's the
You've
one.
got a Pro, right? A
Yes.
PS4 Pro. Yeah, definitely. Put it in not 4K mode. Put it in the performance 1080 mode.
Yeah.
Because it still looks fire. And play one of the best games in the last 10 years. Do that.
Okay.
Anthem does not look like one of the best games in the last 10 years.
It should. But
It should, but it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it just didn't wow me. It was like you. I was hoping that I was going to see this gameplay and go, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to
I
play
want to
this
be
game.
excited about the combat, right? 'Cause it's a looter shooter. I
Yeah.
don't really give a fuck about the story. If you can somehow get a story in there and make it,
It's like Diablo.
yeah, if you can get a story in
Get
there,
in the story. Okay, I'll take it. That's
great.
icing on the cake.
That's a great icing.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
yeah. There's no icing.
there's no
It's just cake.
It's just it's not actually. It's the reverse of that. It looks like they're going all icing,
it's
no
just
cake.
icing, no cake.
cake.
I would hate that.
Just in a Tupperware container.
thanks.
It's just icing.
I don't even like icing. I'm a cake guy. I just like cake.
It's rough. It didn't look all that exciting, especially when I saw a boss, the quote unquote boss. I don't know if it's like a mini like boss or whatever it was. It was just a bullet sponge. There was no, and that's actually one of my biggest gripes with these games. Destiny 2, or not Destiny. Well, yeah, Destiny 2, but arguably the Division's the worst for bullet sponging of all of them. But if you're gonna do bullet sponging in a game like this, which sometimes it's necessary because you can't just expect a boss is going to be taken down 3 shots when you're playing with 4 other people and just
it'd be no fun.
It'd be no fun. But you better be really certain that the boss is going to be dynamic as fuck for like the 10 minutes you're filling it full of lead. It better be doing some wild, crazy shit that's keeping you on your toes. Has multiple. It's like a fucking JRPG. Like most of the bosses have 3 stages.
Yeah.
Like sometimes
It's not
in
even
these
my final
games-
form.
Yeah, exactly. In these games, sometimes we don't even get 3 stages. We get like 1.5.
Yeah.
It's like you get him down to half health, the armor falls off, and he goes, "Arr!"
Yeah.
And then it's the same boss. It's just he's angry.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty
much it. He starts breathing fire.
Yeah, that's
It's like playing against Bowser. One minute he's jumping around, the next minute he's
breathing- yeah.
and still jumping around.
Oh baby. It looks lazy. It looks lazy. You're gonna make a looter shooter where you have to literally put 10,000-15,000 ammo into this one fucking boss, and you're gonna make me do the same gameplay loop that's like 5 seconds long for 10 to 15 straight minutes. No, it's a pass for me. So we'll see. A lot of people were annoyed with the connectivity of the stuff though because it's so close to release. It's just like with COD. People were like, if you're gonna do this and call it a beta. Or like an early, or whatever the fuck. It's a stress test. We all know it's a stress test.
Oh, absolutely.
The fact that this game comes out in a couple of weeks, it's just a bad look because the first thing everyone's going to think of is if this is only a couple weeks away and this is the state it's in,
It's gonna be a gong show.
the fuck is it going to be on day one?
Gong show.
Exactly.
It'll be worse.
So, because more people are going to try and get on.
Yeah.
So, that's this weekend coming is another one, another opening.
We'll see how it goes.
And I think this is the do or die moment,
Yeah,
and this will determine how many people are pre-purchasing this game. Going forward. And BioWare needs to smash this one, bro.
Oh, I know.
Like they need a Mark McGuire, I'm on the juice home run.
Fuck. Hard on the juice.
Home run derby. Mark McGuire goes out there. There's
Needle
veins
still in
coming
his
off.
ass.
Just literally, yeah, it comes out.
Still-
I forgot to. My bad.
Whatever. Pushing it a little deeper.
He hit the ball with the needle. That's how big it was. Home run.
Boom. Let's go.
That's the kind of home run they need. And I don't know if this is looking like it's going to be that home run. You know what this is looking like? He got hit by the pitcher and it's a walk-off.
You know what this feels like? And I hope it's not. I hope Anthem is successful. I hope the game's amazing. I hope it's so good that I want to buy it and play it. But you know what this smells of? I think this is what's going to happen. This is going to turn into a Titanfall. Where
that would be. Can EA really manage to do 2 Titanfalls?
Where there's hype, it looks great. You know, demos come out, people are iffy, but they're not. It's still not that bad. It's something
Titanfall
different.
Was such a good game, though.
I know, but it wasn't. It was
released at the worst possible fucking time.
I think it's gonna get the It just feels like a Titanfall treatment. Who knows? I could be wrong. It just got that feel to it. Something's in the air tonight. But we'll see. I hope it does well. And once again, I've seen maybe 10 minutes top. So take my opinion with a grain of salt. I didn't plan to play the demo or anything until the game came out, and I was going to play the game.
Yeah.
But I still might not even play the game. I most certainly am not doing a day one. I'm over day. Listen, guys.
For these type of games, day one is no bueno.
It's a bad time. Not only in terms of trying to connect, but also when you're a streamer and you're not like the top 5 guys on Twitch. It's pretty much a complete wash. Somebody else is watching somebody else.
Yep.
You're sitting at a loading screen while people are asking what's going on, and if you're not in the screen, you're not getting views, or if you're not in the game, you're not getting views. It's a whole lot of nope. So I'm gonna let it blow over. I don't need to get that needle in my fucking ass right now. I'll wait about a week, see how the game's doing, see if there's still people streaming the game.
Yep.
And you know, try and get more of a conclusive opinion. I'm sure there'll be more reviews, more in depth. I'll be able to watch a little bit of it. Then I can make the decision. Because at the end of the day, whether I play this game or not, it doesn't fucking matter to me. It really doesn't matter to me. There's only one game I'm looking forward to playing: Resident Evil 2.
Yeah,
that's the only game.
I'm going to try and do that this weekend.
I'm doing it Sunday.
Yeah, I'll be doing it. I'll be doing it possibly on Saturday, Sunday leading up to the Super Bowl, because I'll be watching that gong show.
Oh, I'll be streaming. Fuck football.
It's the only game. It's just another reason to get a couple of dudes over,
have some pizza and some beer,
and watch one marginally entertaining game of football.
Yeah.
And then after you're done watching it, go, why in the fuck did I just watch this game of football?
For the commercials and halftime show.
Pretty much.
Who is doing the halftime show?
That's a great question. I actually
I have
know.
no idea. Somebody in chat let me know. I literally have not.
You know who needs to do a halftime show? Weird Al. I want a Weird Al Yankovic halftime show.
I don't know, bro.
You know why I want it?
Maybe
because no
like,
matter if it's good or bad, it's gonna be a fucking amazing
all right,
time.
Maroon 5, I'm good. Thanks. No thanks.
Maroon 5?
No, I'm not.
Stop!
I'm not feeling Maroon 5.
Why?
I mean, you know, I don't mind Maroon 5. Like
I do.
If I just hear like 1 or 2 songs of Maroon 5, I can live.
Of their first album?
Yeah, of their first album, I'm okay. A whole halftime show of Maroon 5.
And listening to Adam Levine's nasally ass voice.
Like you run around with guys like me. The sundown did I come through?
Why did he choose that to be his singing voice?
Oh,
he has a perfectly normal ass voice.
Yeah. yeah. I said the guys like you. Yeah. No, I'm good. Thanks, though. I think they've peaked at Bruno Mars, and that was the show.
Bruno Mars put on a fire show.
Oh, dude, I still watch it.
It's good.
Watched it like a few months ago again. I'm like, Jesus Christ. From somebody who... And I was like, I wasn't even a huge Bruno Mars fan before that. I'm still not a huge Bruno Mars fan, but the raw talent,
you have to respect
dancing,
the talent,
the instrument playing, the singing.
He's a great singer.
He's
great
an entertainer,
dancer,
man. It's
entertainer.
like it's like if Chris Brown wasn't such an asshole
Bruno,
and a cunt.
Bruno Mars is like the closest thing.
It's
to
like
Michael
it's like a young Michael Jackson
that we have.
That's super talented.
The problem is that his music isn't what's popular. Bruno Mars is suffering from rap is the most popular thing in the world right now. If Bruno,
he was hot for a while.
He was, but rap has taken over, and not even good rap.
No, shit,
just shit rap,
shit mumble rap.
So he's still great, and millions of people want to like listen to him on a daily basis, but he's suffering from it. But he's the closest thing to Michael Jackson that we've had.
Well, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this Michael Jackson. I've rewatched the Michael Jackson Super Bowl.
It was good.
It was great.
I mean, it was Michael Jackson.
It was
so.
Michael Jackson. Some of that performance was some lip singing.
Yeah.
It's Michael doing Michael, which is incredible. But I actually have to give I know Michael's an icon and he's my favorite artist of all time. I even have to pass down the torch to Bruno Mars as the greatest Super Bowl performance and Prince is up there. And what made Prince's performance not too long ago before he died incredible was when he was doing Purple Rain and it was raining.
Yeah.
And he's out there just giving her the business.
Yeah.
That was pretty iconic and that's amazing. But in terms of from start to finish, this Bruno Mars shit, fire.
Oh, smashed it.
Fire. And now they get Maroon 5? Nah.
No.
I'm good. I'm not even gonna watch the Super Bowl because I actually don't give a fuck now. The halftime show is what brings me in. It's like, okay, Justin Timberlake's doing it, I'll check it out. Bruno Mars doing it, okay, I'll check it out. You tell me Maroon 5 is doing it?
Beyonce did a good job.
Oh, Beyonce was great too.
Every performance Beyonce does is like a 25 out of 10.
She's queen. She's Queen Bee. She's gonna do a good job. But
you know what my hottest of hot takes is for this conversation right now, and I'm gonna get probably crucified for saying this. You know, and this is my honest to God opinion, okay? And this isn't because I haven't listened or tried, and I have a pretty broad range of music in which I greatly enjoy. Prince is one of the most overrated artists of all time. And I don't mean a little bit, I mean painfully.
Ooh.
One of the most overrated artists of all time.
Oof.
He is an above-average guitar player with a voice that could fucking shatter glass for no good reason. And he did some pretty good songs with some great guitar licks. And that was about the show. Then he fucked a lot of women. Carmen Electra got it. And great job putting up with his bullshit because he was a goddamn diva. Overrated. Overrated as fuck. And one of the most difficult artists to work with of any artist who have ever fucking lived. He had his head so far up his tiny 4'2" ass for lack of seeing. Overrated as fuck. But above average guitar player. Like, good.
Okay.
He's just good.
Okay.
He's not like.
I mean, I don't put him on the same level as say a Michael Jackson or what other iconic singers there are, like a Stevie Wonder or somebody like that. I get what you're saying for sure. I think a lot of it, what it is too, is I think Prince has always been sort of the non-commercial, respected artist that has real talent that never compromised himself as an artist. He never went that full-blown commercial bullshit route or was a slave to the machine. He just did his own thing, and I think there's a lot of people that respected him for doing that. And then on top of that, his music was refreshing in the fact that he stayed true to who he was as an artist, and so people really jived with that. It's almost kind of like, what's his face? Everything is gonna be all right. Baby, don't worry about a thing. What's his face?
Bob Marley?
Bob Marley. It's kind of like Bob Marley. Who the fuck actually thinks? I mean, there are people that Bob Marley is
Bob Marley made good music that was topical at the time.
Yes.
Prince wrote some really fucking acid trippy love shit that bordered on the creepy.
I mean, listen, I honestly put Prince sort of in the Bob Marley category. I think to the people that love Bob Marley, absolutely love Bob Marley. I think the people that love Prince. They both stood to their music. They both made their own thing. And that's the way I look at it. Am I a massive Prince fan? No. Have I ever bought a Prince album? No. But I do appreciate a live Prince performance. I do appreciate there's several of his songs that I absolutely love, and yeah, I get what you're saying, but I think it's just more of do I think he's overrated? No, I don't. I think he's cherished and well, not worshipped, but I think he's cherished.
There are a lot of people that say he is one of, if not in the top 5 greatest guitarists of all time.
Well, that
how much Purple Rain are you smoking to say that man is up there with the likes of like fucking Jeff Beck, Jimmy Page, Jimi Hendrix, for Christ, like B.B. King.
Yeah, I think
Eric Clapton.
I think what it is. I think what it is Prince. Prince never. And maybe I'm off topic here a little bit, but I don't think Prince had a world impact like say a Michael Jackson did, or even a Bob Marley did, because those guys were more. There was like a lot of humanitarian things that were going on. There was a movement.
Yeah, Bob Marley was like the Jamaican.
He's like a fucking
Bob Dylan.
Yes, exactly. So
Bob Dylan wasn't singing; he was just speaking as if somebody was trying to strangulate him.
Bob
Dylan.
So, but Prince, I don't think Prince was ever had that level of impact in terms of what his music brought to the world. And so, you know, I see what you're saying. I'm not gonna. I know it's a hot take, but
it is a hot take.
I get what you're saying. Do I think Prince is overrated? I don't, because I also don't think Prince is as worshipped. I think Prince gets his hype or his respect from people in the music business and then hardcore Prince fans. I think everyday people probably are in the same category as you. I think most people are just like, yeah, you know, I really like Purple Rain. And then
I can appreciate that he put on a good show.
Yeah.
For sure. He's just, there are lots of artists that can put on a good show, but they're just okay. Right? Like there's like Steve Vai as a guitarist is a pretty great guitarist, and he had one of the greatest teachers of all time. But at the end of the day, it's Steve Vai with long hair on a stage with a fan blowing in his face with a little flavor saver.
Let's go.
And only Steve Vai could do it because everyone else would look like a douche, and even he looks a bit of douche doing it. But you know,
on the real, I'd rather see Weird Al than Maroon 5. If I'm being straight with you,
me too.
I don't think Weird Al could do a full set, but it'd be nice to get a chunk of Weird Al.
What if it was Weird Al doing Prince?
If it was Weird Al doing all of his Weird Al songs,
yes,
and he actually, the whole stage changed for each fucking thing,
that would be fire.
I'd fucks with that.
Yeah.
I'd fucks with that, and
that's what I'm saying.
And I'd have a good time with it.
I don't want to just see Weird Al go out there and just do whatever, but you know, what if it was like he started with I'm Fat because he had the big ass suit on, and then he just kind of like stripped off suits one after the other?
You know what I low key would want to see. Just not only for the mayhem that would ensue, but I know that it would just be prolific. Kanye West doing a halftime show for the Super.
Doing his Kanye best.
Come on, you got to say that not only would generate insane amount of buzz, but
that's just because he's batshit.
Yeah, but you know he would do some fucking crazy shit.
Yes,
man. I'd watch the fuck out of Kanye. I'd watch the fucking Kanye like have his visionary.
I'd watch it to see him have a burnout right on stage,
and it'd be amazing.
Middle of the fucking set, and he'd stop and start talking about fucking children in Africa.
My day right now, if I could just plan out just a day I would love, and Lord knows I need a day I love. Kanye West on Joe Rogan, right into the Super Bowl halftime show.
That's coming.
Oh, I know it's coming. But I want to see Kanye on Rogan and then walk right out.
Are you ready
into the Super Bowl?
Are you ready for Kanye West on Joe Rogan?
Oh, my body's ready for the 5-hour podcast, and my body's ready to hear
Joe's
all
gonna say 3 words.
Yes, but
hi, I'm Joe Rogan, and then Kanye's gonna come in.
But what's nice is Joe Rogan lets people talk,
well,
and Joe Rogan will ask him shit that not a lot of people will ask him. Right, first thing Joe's gonna say is like, you know. Do you want? They'll be smoking some weed. It's gonna be
some weed.
It's gonna be amazing.
Oh my god! So yeah,
Let's
that
go.
was that. Yeah, I don't know how we managed to get all the way down that rabbit
Fuck
hole,
it, who
but there
cares?
we are.
We're there.
Maroon
Maroon 5.
Maroon 5.
No.
Fuck.
Guys like you run
I
around with
hate
guys
that.
like me.
You know what? You know
Sundown.
what?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
gotten
yeah.
worse over the years with it too, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
So it reminds me of Christina Aguilera, who occasionally had like the, and then now that's all she does. It's like,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
it's her trills,
Dude.
She does like it's a 4.5-minute song,
Yeah.
and 2.5 minutes are just her doing
Yeah.
vocal trills. Yes.
Yeah. It's like Jesus Christ. She's got a residency coming to Planet Hollywood in Vegas.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
now
yeah.
I can see that in concert
Yes,
live.
why not?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically all she does now. It's Adam Levine's fucking tip.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Resident Evil 2, it sold 3 million copies in the first week.
That's a lot of Resident Evil 2.
That's a lot of Resident Evil 2.
About to sell another one here soon.
Yes. If this was, I think I had a tweet that was like, you know, if there was ever a sign that Capcom and some other developers needed, that games being made the way that they used to be made can, if they're done well and not this rushed out fucking bullshit software as a service cock biting stupid shit, it'll sell.
Mm-hmm.
And it will sell a lot. Like, it's selling a lot, obviously, because it's Resident Evil 2. Full stop. It helps that it's fucking well done.
Yep.
Like, there's barely anything that people are even nitpicking, and you know that that's a dangerous move, because Resident Evil 2 is one of the most cherished games in the entire franchise. Even, I mean, possibly the most.
It's right there. I got it for the N64
N64
boxed, and
Yeah.
I got it on the PlayStation 1.
Between that and 3, probably the first 3 Resident Evils, in my mind, are the Resident Evils. Everything that came after that, sorry, Resident Evil 4 fans, fuck them. I know that this game, they aired closer to, they basically took the Resident Evil 4 combat, stuck it into Resident Evil 2, and used that as a base. And I'm comfortable with that, because that's what people kind of expect now to a degree. And we talked about my ideas of Resident Evil in the past a couple of episodes ago, but it says a lot that this game has sold 3 million copies in 7 days.
Yes.
And it's a remake of a game.
I just wish. Listen, I'm gonna play it, and I'm probably gonna love it, because I haven't played Resident Evil 2 in forever. So I'm gonna remember key parts, but I really don't remember the puzzles. I don't remember any of that stuff. What I wish, though, is I wish Resident Evil would just continue to make games and not remake games. I'm tired. Like, and it's not just them.
Absolutely. I agree.
I'm over. I shouldn't say I'm over it, but
remakes in general.
I can really pass on the remakes.
Yeah.
It shouldn't. They're using this as a crutch. They're using old games that people love. It's like a new Terminator franchise coming out, using the Terminator name in hopes that you
nostalgia
can get
sells.
exactly.
Sex
and
sells, and so does nostalgia.
and that's cool.
Yeah.
But it would be really nice for them to make a new Resident Evil at the same level and caliber. And they did in 7. I really loved 7.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2 is probably going to be even better than what I've played in 7 in terms of quality, because what they're doing is they're taking these beloved games and they're doing it with care, and they're souping it up and they're making it cooler, which is awesome, and I'm not complaining. But it'd be so nice if they just said, guys, we're going to make a new Resident Evil, and it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna have the things you loved about Resident Evil 2 and the things you loved about Resident Evil 4, but we're starting a new story with new characters and so on and so forth, and then just come out with a great game instead of giving us.
You know what? I think you're gonna get that, Nate.
I hope.
I think that what we're seeing now is that how Resident Evil 2 has sold. And not just how it's sold, because it could have sold and it could have been a bad game, because nostalgia will sell even a bad game. But it's being critically received well, and it's being received well by players at the same time. So it's not skewed to either direction, which tells you it's actually a good fucking video game, right? I think we're going to see Resident Evil 8 heir to this style of Resident Evil play because it sold so well. I agree with you that we're getting way too many remakes, but what I'm waiting for is for the light switch to turn on in the developer's head that goes, okay, this can't just be selling for nostalgia. People obviously like this kind of gameplay, this style of gameplay, this delivery of story, whatever the mechanisms that are in place there. Even if they're a little old, they work. They work for good reason. They're not convoluted. They're not fucking drawn out bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, games sometimes don't have to be this, multi-layered, super in-depth, crazy, fucking over-the-top, 1,001 mechanics with endless customization and shit. You just don't need that all the time.
You just need a good game.
You just need to make a good fucking video game.
That's it.
And so when you get a situation like this where they do remake an old game, and because they're remaking an old game, they have to rely on using older systems of mechanics and narrative delivery and et cetera, that should give them an idea that this should give us the green light to go ahead and make a new game with new characters and a new environment and a new story and use this gameplay and this kind of and take this and put this much polish, like you're saying, like take the care with a new game like you are taking the care with this old remake and make something good that's current. That's my hope with this, especially with Resident Evil, because I felt like for the longest time, and even if 7 is a good, I haven't played 7, so I can't say for certain.
You should play it.
But I felt for a long time that Resident Evil 4, kind of like Final Fantasy X, was like the genesis of Resident Evil losing its identity as a game.
Yeah.
From like how the game plays. And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse. 5 and 6. God. Fuck! No! Stop! Why? And then 7.
Horrible.
And then 7, good.
Good.
Split it with the VR a bit there. They experimented because VR was the hype at the time.
I enjoyed it.
I could live without it if you give me Resident Evil 2
you can play it without it.
As Resident. Yeah, I know, but the game suffers a bit because you have to build it for both experiences, right?
Yeah.
But if you just build for one experience, it's always going to be better than if you try and split yourself up. So give me Resident Evil 8 with the lessons we're learning with this Resident Evil 2 remake. I think you're going to have the franchise could get, that new breath of life.
Bring it to me.
Back in.
I'm ready.
Which I think the franchise sorely needs.
It needs it. It needs it when it's remaking 2.
2,
right?
And you're going to get a 3. Just brace for that. 3 is going to, because this sold so well, you're going to get Nemesis.
Yeah, probably.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I ain't mad about it. If they do it as well as they did 2.
I've only beaten Nemesis once, so I'm down to play it again.
I'm down. So there you go. Doing very well. 3 million. They could stop there.
Yeah, and just call it.
And it would be okay. Yeah. That's good. We've sold 3 million copies. Not very many games get to do that these days.
No. Especially remakes.
Exactly. So there you go. Metro Exodus. We talked about Metro going all in on that exclusive with the Epic Games launcher in the last podcast. And we're starting to see the reaction to it in the last week start to crop up. People are doing their classic I'm a neckbeard fuckboy and I'm going to go to Steam and review bomb the old Metro games because that totally gets them. And they're talking about boycotting the game. I mean, it's ironic that the game is called Metro Exodus because it's a bit of an on-the-nose title for kind of the leaving the Steam platform for somewhere else. But here's the deal. Here's my take on this shit. If you're somebody who's really fucking worked up about this, couple things. 1, it's a timed exclusive. So it's for a year, and then it goes back onto Steam. 2, any pre-order that was done on Steam is being honored. You're still going to get the goddamn game on Steam if you've already paid for it on Steam.
There you go.
The dev is getting, obviously, money for doing this, which is good. You should like this because you like their video games. If you're really complaining about the fact that you've got to download a 20 megabyte fucking launcher to play a game that's going to probably be 80 gigs, to have another little login screen to play a game for like 40 to 80 goddamn hours. Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. If you're going to boycott a game for that shit when the developer is getting a little bit more cut, you should want that. How much are we going to talk about the industry from the inside fucking the developers and fucking the individual employees at these developer companies?
But it's an inconvenience, Adam.
And then when the time comes where you could be like, yes, they're getting more money for putting all this time to make this game that I'm going to enjoy, but my fucking $6 million computer that I brag about PC master fucking race and put my e-dick on the table every week on the forums, I can't handle this single more launcher. I'm gonna fucking review bomb the Metro series on Steam.
They're going down.
And I'm not gonna buy their game at all, and I'm gonna bitch about it everywhere. Fuck off. I don't want to hear it. You're an idiot. If anyone like tells me that they're actually upset with this, fucking get your priorities in line here. What is really like for all the benefits, the upsides that we get from this happening, you have to install a launcher? Well, fuck.
Well, fuck me.
What happens when more and more games are on this and then Steam has to do some shit to catch up?
You have to bag your own groceries?
Fuck, man.
You got to do one of those self-checkouts?
Oh, man. But the machine always fucks up and it always says take it off the fucking scanner, but
So
it's already
annoying.
off of it. It's just, then you got to talk to the fucking person
No one likes to
watching
do
over
that. Yeah, no one
It's
likes
always awkward because then they come in and then they don't have access, so they have to call the floor manager with their card to come over.
So annoying.
It's just so much. Fuck.
These big companies these days, Adam, they're cutting so many corners. They just don't want to hire people, and they're getting computers to do all the work. And I literally go in there, spend my money, and then I have to check out and bag my own items. Can you believe that shit?
Epic is not anti-consumer. I'm going to go call Seeing Bread. Go fuck yourself. You just got to call out to the 5 people listening to this podcast. Go fuck yourself.
Oh.
It's not anti-consumer in the slightest. Everyone that pre-ordered it on Steam is already getting it. And it's only a timed exclusive for a single fucking year. If you want it, it's not that it's not available to you. In fact, you don't have to pay any more money than you would normally. You literally have to... You're talking about anti-consumerism in that there's a Tim Hortons right next to a Starbucks, and you've got to choose which one you're going to go to, but you want a Tim Hortons coffee, but you can't get it at Starbucks, so you go to Tim Hortons. That's anti-consumer from Starbucks!
Doesn't everybody
I want my double-double from Tim Hortons, but I want some fucking high school woman to write my name wrong on the cup because I want the Starbucks experience! I like their cinnamon rolls. $10 is perfectly acceptable for a cinnamon roll. Fuck off. It's not anti-consumer. You spend 5 seconds installing the launcher and 40 hours playing the game. Or you wait and install it in a year's time on Steam if it's that fucking important to you that it has to absolutely be on Steam.
Well, think about this. So if the Epic launcher is anti-consumer, what does that make Steam?
Steam
is also
like it is right now.
Steam is the monopoly.
It is anti-consumer.
It is the actual it's quite
it's
literally
also anti-developer.
It's anti-developer. So if you think Epic is doing it, Steam has been doing this forever, literally forever. So much so that you've got like an EA launcher trying to get their own shit on the side.
That's only EA
That's
games.
only EA games.
Only Ubisoft games. This is Epic bringing on more than just Epic games. This is literally the first thing that resembles a Steam competitor that has any hope.
Yeah.
And we need it.
Yeah, it's good. It really is good for competition.
The developers need it. And consumers always win when there's more competition. If you haven't got that into your thick skull, you're either fucking 15 years old or dropped on your head stupid. This is 2 options.
Yeah,
When has there ever been a single fucking entity to exist in a market that's ever been good for anyone?
Never.
Except for the CEO of said company.
Yes. Never.
Never.
Yeah. No, I get it. And I get how it's annoying, how you have to go and download something that you normally don't have, but it's going to take you literally 30 seconds, and it's done. And it's done. And it's done. So, I have to side with Adam on this one. This does more good, I think, for gaming in general than it does bad. I think the trade-off of annoying a percentage of people that have it that already don't have the, like, there are so many people that already fucking run epic shit. Like, I mean, it's huge. But for the small portion, yeah, it's a bit of an inconvenience. You'll survive.
I want the console wars. I don't know if Zas was being sarcastic or not here. I want the console wars. You know why? We got a lot of good shit out of the console wars. Having Sony and Microsoft be pretty even-footed and butt heads for decades was good. If we have that on the PC marketplace, that's good. You're going to get more features. Devs are going to get more money. It's literally a win for everyone. The only downside is your fat, lazy fucking ass. Your neckbeard, milky white, pimply ass bitch can't fucking install a 20 megabyte launcher to install a couple of games that aren't on the one platform that your computer automatically turns on with the system. You boot it up and it's on. You don't even have to, like, who here remembers their Steam login information? Nobody!
Well,
because if you log in once...
Dude, my shit gets unlogged. I have to
You're
go...
fucked.
I'm like, what is my ID?
You have to redo your... You have to, like,
What
fucking,
the fuck is my actual ID?
You don't know!
Yes, I'm fucked.
Because it automatically logs yourself in.
I've been there.
You literally don't do shit.
I've been there a few times.
You log in once.
I've been there.
And then 9 months later, you go, fuck, I got logged out accidentally, and now I gotta go back through the
I got a new
process all
computer.
over again.
Fuck. I wiped my Windows. Shit.
Fuck. Friggin' painful. Jesus. Stop the madness. There's so many things in gaming that you could choose to be angry about. This is one that you should just flat out fucking not be angry
all
about.
it is, dude. It's just entitlement. It is just...
That's beyond entitlement.
It's entitlement.
That's some first world entitlement.
People don't like change.
Fuck me.
And that's just the way it is. Right?
Oh my God.
And also, some people don't like Fortnite. Some people just don't like Fortnite and anything attached to it.
Stop. It just really bothers me that so many of these people are the same people that when a developer is getting fucked by a publisher, it's let's come to the developer's rescue. It's, all hands on deck. Oh my God, the devs at Red Dead, making Red Dead Redemption 2, working 7,000 hours in a single day, literally catheters hooked up and shitting in buckets at the back of their chairs.
Oh.
Slave labor.
Unacceptable.
But the moment that they get paid, a developer gets paid extra money as a bigger cut to go to a different platform for a single year, which is more money in their pockets to help them pay their employees and make more and better games in the future. Oh, well, now, we've gone too far.
It's almost like an exclusive on a console that eventually goes to the other console.
Fucking
except that you don't actually,
on.
except that, if you say, for example, if Halo is an exclusive on Xbox, it's not anti-consumer because it's not on PlayStation.
No.
And it's even more of an extreme when you're saying it's anti-consumer when you can just go and get a free download that's 20 megabytes to download this game, and that's the show. You don't have to go and spend $400 on a console. You don't have to go out of your way just to enjoy a game. You literally just have to download the launcher, and it's yours.
This isn't even about exclusivity.
Oh, I know.
Because here's the difference between exclusivity.
I know, but I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? But you can make the thing where going, oh well, they're Xbox is paying off Bungie to have their title on there.
Yes.
And then that's the show.
Yes.
It's like Netflix going, hey, I'm buying Marvel stuff.
Yes.
So no other thing can use it.
Yes.
But everybody's fine with that because everybody uses Netflix to begin with. But the moment a competitor comes out like the Disney Network, it's anti-consumer.
Yep.
Because it's not on the platform I already use. And the thing is, it doesn't cost you any money. It's free.
Well, this doesn't.
Yeah, this doesn't.
Disney's thing does.
The Disney thing does.
Yes, which is why I was always upset with it because I'm paying
yes
for all those platforms. I'm paying for
but
an
this
Xbox
one,
and PlayStation.
this
is
is
free.
Free
99.
Free 99.
Costco samples free. Come get your little fucking cocktail weenies.
Free.
They're on sale.
Free.
Literally free.
Yes.
If you had to pay to be on Steam and pay to be on the Epic launcher, Now you have an argument, motherfucker.
It's a different discussion.
Now it is exclusivity because now you have to pay to play.
Well, and not only that, developers also have to really take into consideration that, okay, the vast majority of the people downloading our game are already paid members on Steam. Now we're asking them to go out of their way to buy another product just to have access to our game, but that's not the case.
No!
It's a free download.
It's still free.
It's a free download. It's not even a big one. It's not a 40 gig download. It's not a 20 gig or 10 gig download, bro.
Just stop. It's the madness.
It's small.
Come on, bro. Just get your shit together.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, it's bad enough that apparently the creator of the series came out and said, "I believe this is going to kill the franchise. If this kills the franchise, I'm done."
Was Metro or Metro 2033 or whatever?
Yeah.
It's not really that big of a franchise to begin with.
It
had its moment.
It's a cult game.
Yeah,
right?
and now you know it's not like they're on some sort of if a game is going to experiment and do this, and this could backfire. I mean, it could very well backfire. This is setting a precedent here. It's the first time we've seen it. We'll see what happens. But at the end of the day, this isn't like Red Dead Redemption going on an Epic launcher or something of that magnitude. This is Metro.
You're not getting pay gated to the tune of $500 to a different console.
No.
You're getting pay gated 20 megabytes in 5 minutes of your time.
That's the show.
Fucking fuck off. Nintendo. They're on that mobile game dream, as we've already knew that they announced that they were getting into that, and we had that, what was it, Mario Run or whatever, that made big money.
Mm-hmm.
Shocking surprise there. It was a good game. We all knew that they were going to be good mobile games. It's just that people, don't want to necessarily think about the fact that Nintendo is putting out games on mobile. But the fact is, as we've always talked about, a lot of money to be made.
Yep.
In mobile. They have a Mario Kart game. Got delayed until the summer of this year, but it's coming. To mobile, and also, as announced today, a Dr. Mario is coming out for mobile, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
If there was going to be a game on mobile,
I think Dr. Mario is probably it.
That's a very good choice.
Yeah.
It probably makes more sense than any other Mario game that you could put on mobile.
Yep.
So, there you go. You can look forward to that. If you're a mobile gamer,
have fun.
If you're going to buy mobile games, I feel like the Nintendo games are probably not your biggest waste of money.
No.
Because they're probably going to be good.
And it translates well to mobile too.
Exactly.
They're not super graphically intensive. It feels like you could play those games on a small screen and not lose any type of value in your gameplay. It doesn't take away from shit. Whether you're playing it on a phone monitor or on a 60-inch TV screen, your experience for most of those types of titles is going to be the same.
Yeah. I miswrote it again. GameStop. I wrote down GameSpot. That's hilarious. GameStop has given up officially on trying to sell itself. Nobody wants it. It's like that hooker on the side of the road's been trying all night and nobody's biting.
Now she's sucking dick for free.
Doesn't matter how cheap it gets.
Yeah.
That's just nothing. So they gave up. There was that bidder that was in on it that even upped its own bid, and I guess that fell through, or they pulled out of that whole idea, and so they gave up. So GameStop it's not looking good. GameStop it's weathered some storms over the last few years for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it's going to weather this one.
Yeah.
It's really looking like it could be the
blockbuster.
Hurrah.
It's the blockbuster of video games.
Yeah.
And that's to be expected because look at the time in gaming we're in right now. Everything is online. Everything is on. Nobody wants to go to the stores anymore and buy games. I mean, a few people do, of course. There is nothing like owning a physical copy of a game. I even when I want to go and buy a PS4 game, I'll go to EB.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll buy it just
It's nice to have.
Just to have it. Unwrap it, open it up, feel like you're getting a little bit more for your money. But at the same time, so many free-to-play games. People are just playing free-to-play. Nobody wants to get...
Well, you're also just downloading their games from home now.
Nobody wants to go into EB or GameStop or whatever and get 33 cents for their fucking trade-in.
No.
It's just like, dude, I'll sell this on fucking Facebook Marketplace. I'll sell it like nobody is going. You go into one of those stores And for like a brand new spanking, like brand new game, they'll give you like $20 when you just spent $90 on it. And you're just like, or they'll give you like $40 in store trade-in. And then they'll try and upsell you on $3 protection for your disc. It's like, dude, this is 2019, man. This model is old. I'd rather just sell my own games on Kijiji, Craigslist, Facebook groups,
Literally
anywhere, flea
I'd rather
market,
hold
yard
on to
sale.
it.
I'd rather use it as my fucking Tim Hortons fucking coaster than give it to you for 48 cents. It's just not happening. So
it's coming in hot and fresh. Community member Xeeg hitting me up on Discord, but this is GameStop related. GameStop Germany is offering Fallout 76 for free when you buy a used PS4 controller.
you can't give
Can you
away.
get lower than that? Is there lower for a video game than to be given away for free with a used controller? Like, is there actually?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. If I played a day of Bashi and I smashed my PS4 controller, assuming I was playing on the PS4, and I went into this place and I went and said, "Hey, I need a new PS4 controller," and they're like, "Yes, sir." Oh, guess what? It's your lucky day. You're getting a free copy of Fallout 70. Hold that. Keep it. Just give me the controller, and I'm the fuck out. It is that hooker sucking dick on the side of the road.
Can't even give it away
for fucking $10 for a sucking fuck.
Nothing.
And you go and you see her, and she's got warts all over her face, and she just looks haggard.
She looks like she was in nuclear Fallout.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. She looks like she's been in Fallout 76 for too long. In that same shitty engine from fucking 30 years ago, and you're just not sticking your dick in sick. It's just not happening. So, no, keep your shit. I'm out. Fallout 76, no. You can't give it to me for free, bro. You can't give it to me for free. I don't want it. I don't want it. No, thank you.
That game is such. It's in even more shit right now.
Oh, fuck that game's dead, bro. That game's done. Dunsky.
Bro,
It's ogre.
The class action lawsuits in California are actually kicking up this week.
Yeah.
So that's actually started.
It's ogre.
So that's the thing. And then to top it all off, they released a patch in this last week that broke a bunch of shit.
Yeah, fuck them.
And now they're going to patch a patch.
Yeah, fuck.
No. It's bad.
Godspeed, GameStop. It's been a fun ride. It's been a fun ride. I remember those days when I used to go to you.
EB Games. Electronics Boutique.
Back when I was 15 years old, I used to enjoy going to EB. Not anymore.
The patch was an older version of the game. Oh my dude, can I just reiterate that? Okay, here's my I said this on my stream the other day. Here's my thoughts on how Bethesda plays out. Starfield or whatever the fuck that space game thing comes out. Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. God Howard retires, Bethesda folds.
Yep.
That's how this is going to play out.
Yep.
They're both on the same engine. They're still going to have the same bugs.
Yes.
They're still going to look
It's the same game, shitty. Different chipset. That's the show.
And it's going to fold.
Yes.
They're going to collapse. God Howard's getting out with his money and the company's gone, and one of the greatest franchises of all time will have been lit on fire and pissed on its ashes.
Yes.
For no reason at all, but we don't want to change the goddamn engine because we are the goods at using it.
You want to know, back to GameSpot for GameStop for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know. GameStop is pretty much EB, right?
Well, they own EB. Unfortunately, that was bad for us because the EB Games was a Canadian.
Yes.
And it was good.
Yeah.
And then GameStop bought them and it became not good.
You know what I think a big problem is with these boutiques, other than the fact that it's 2019 and people are just downloading shit. Like, we have the technology. That is the biggest
bit of a hurdle.
That's the biggest thing. It's kind of like the Netflix thing with Blockbuster. It's like, dude, we can just watch our movies online, not have to go deal with late fees, fucking do it.
I don't have to tell somebody, no, I don't want to spend $3 to insure my game.
Exactly. I think what the reason why probably they are just going to fail outside of that is because going to GameSpot or GameStop or whatever the fuck, I'm calling it GameSpot, going to GameStop or EB Games when I was younger, and this has nothing to do with age, because trust me, I have a good time going to places. It's the fact that there's nothing left to going there. You go there, it's no longer the exciting time where you're reading the back of, of game guides.
Yeah.
You're testing out games that they have on display. You're looking at the backs of games. You're seeing what's coming out next. You already know all these things. You don't care about the same 2 trailers they're playing on the TV screen over and over and over again. You're not interested in waiting in these lineups. Kids just fucking running around and shit. It's just you have no reason to be there other than to pick up your game. Before, I used to go to the mall. The first place I would migrate to would be the GameStop or the EB Games.
Yeah.
And it would just be fun to go in there and burn a half hour, 45 minutes, almost like window shopping. You're just there, you're checking out all the cool shit. We live in a time now where we already know what's coming out. We already have our favorite games pre-ordered. We don't want to be around these fucking crowds of people if there's no reason to be around these crowds of people. We know we can just download it at home. That magic is gone. And so there's no reason to go there other than to pick up your game. And I think that's a big reason why also they're fucked. Is because all those redeeming qualities are gone. It's like having a girlfriend that she never looked great, but she was but she was always a good person, and you loved her for what mattered on the inside. You're that guy. You're like, you know what?
Okay.
You don't look so hot, but you know what? You make me feel good. And
but now she's just an asshole.
Now she's a bitch. And she doesn't look good. So you literally do nothing for me now. I not only can't stand you, but I can't stand to look at you as well. So why are we here? Why are we doing this? That's what that is right now. There's nothing left. It's over.
It's fair ball.
Yes.
I feel like that's more of an analogy for guys than girls.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of girl wants to be with an ugly dude? And
goes both ways.
And him now being an asshole on top of it.
Exactly.
Just a dick. He cheats on you.
Yep.
He's an asshole.
Yep.
He doesn't fucking listen. He doesn't care about you. He's there when he wants to be. No chick wants that.
No.
If the dude doesn't look so hot, but he's a fucking awesome guy and he takes care of you and he's supportive.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
Now we're
okay,
talking.
you know what? I can deal with the fact he's a 4 out of 10. I can deal with that.
Yeah.
But I'm not fucking with a 4 out of 10. That's also a 0 out of 10 in terms of making me feel good. Fuck all that noise.
It's a big loss.
And he's got a small dick. It's no all the way through.
Yep.
That's GameStop.
Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yeah.
Hit me up with the sound of your first day in sex ed class.
You got any magnums? You watched the show?
I did.
What'd you think?
Fire.
I liked it too.
The ending sucked balls, though. The ending was blue balls central. Ironically, the ending of that gave me the biggest set of blue balls. I don't want to say why, but I think you know why.
I know why, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I was pulling for that the entire fucking time. I was like, this is it. It's happening. And then as soon as they were like down by the front of the house, I went, oh no, don't do this. I actually said it out loud. I said, don't do it to me.
Yeah.
Don't do it. And they fucking did
They're
it to
savoring
me.
it for another season. That's what this is, right? They're gonna make you watch another season.
Dude,
nothing's been greenlit yet.
Yeah.
But it's
done well enough.
It's doing well. It's received well. I'm sure we're gonna get another season.
Because of the title, I think that this is one of those like fly under the radar. A lot of people skip over it, and they don't give it the chance. The chance. They don't give it the shot.
Mm-hmm.
But my God, is that an enjoyable show?
Yeah.
I laughed a lot watching that show, and it wasn't just that it was funny.
Yep.
They had some good shit in there.
Yep. Yeah.
In general.
Yeah. Asa hit me up on Twitter, and the main star.
Yeah.
And because he used to watch my streams here and there. It's funny enough, that dude, the main guy,
Yeah.
legit. I talk to him like from time to time on Twitter, like in DMs.
That's
shit you
funny.
not.
That's funny.
The last time we talked is when he was rumored to be in Spider-Man. He couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
He ultimately didn't get it. Went to Tom Holland.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we've been back and forth a little bit on Twitter, and I told him, yeah, I'll check it out for sure. And then when I told him I liked it, he was like, oh, thanks, man.
Oh, it's fire. He killed it.
Oh yeah, he was great.
Everyone killed it. There wasn't really a weak role in that.
Yeah, and it's funny too. The dude from The Walking Dead, Carl, he also hit me up as well.
Yeah.
In the past too. It's so weird, like because these younger
and-
guys, they also like video games, right?
Yeah,
so
of course, yeah.
You know, they've done Sean Ashmore.
Sean Ashmore watches
Same thing,
LAGTV.
watches the When She's Fail
Yeah.
stuff, and he's hit us up. But I when
Too bad that didn't translate into any fame for us.
No, none, zero. Ogre. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. Kayla and I binged it in 2 nights. We did like 3 episodes one night, 3 episodes another night. Or no, I think it was 8 episodes. So I think we did like 3, 3, and 2.
Yeah, it's 8 in total. Yeah.
Yeah. Really, really good show. I liked the mother. I liked.
Oh, the mother was so good.
Oh, she's good.
Yeah.
And she's sexy too.
She
She's got like that sex appeal to her, right?
Yeah,
she really worked it.
Yeah.
The worst part of the show for me was the gay black guy. I thought that there were times where he was given great performances, and I liked his arc. I liked what they said about his character. I just found him as an actor at times came off a little, and you could definitely blame it on his character.
It could also be the direction he was
It could
given.
also be 100%. It's usually never the actor. It's usually more of the direction that he's given.
Because he did a really good job.
I found in the more of the dramatic stuff, he did great.
Yeah.
He did great. The stuff between him and his dad, all this other stuff, I thought that was well done. It was a lot of the school stuff, a lot of the friendship buddy, where he came off like maybe even a little bit more over the top. I know he's supposed to be flamboyant and and all that stuff, but also just the way he acted was more annoying. It was like, dude, if I was your friend, like I'd be fucking annoyed by you. And I don't think as an audience member I was supposed to think that way. Like, you're fucking annoying me.
I got that in the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that. Well, I think that is direction for sure.
Yeah.
I think their idea with that character was that he was supposed to be the excessively positive for reasons.
Yes, of course.
He had to be. He's protecting himself mentally.
Yes.
I
got
know,
that.
I know you probably have known many gay guys growing up that were the same, very similar, way positive, way super flamboyant, over the top.
Yep.
All covering up, trying to keep the fact that they were quite depressed.
Yes.
Down.
Yep.
But I get it. Like, sometimes it did turn, like, it felt like it was at an 11 and we needed him at like an 8.
Yes, an 8,
Yeah.
9 tops.
Yeah, and it did. There was a couple episodes. But
It wasn't always.
It wasn't always.
And I
then.
thought he still did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
But I would say he was probably the biggest weak link, and that's like a small complaint. There wasn't
My weakest link wasn't. I do agree with you for that for sure. But my weakest link was actually the interaction between the 2 characters at the end. We're not going to mention how the blue balls part. Okay, so you know who I'm talking about. Then.
I know exactly.
I think she was, or not her, but their interaction was, I feel like they used it entirely as a crutch to get to a second season.
Yes.
If you removed her entirely, and this was a 1-season show,
fire.
Fucking
Fire.
Fire!
Yeah, dude. The whole premise is
fire.
The premise is fire. It's
1 8 episode season
done.
Where it ends the way that you and I both would have liked it to end.
Yes, one and done, bud.
Fucking yes.
But they wanted that season 2 hype. Come on.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But can you really stretch that out for a full season without it getting awkward? Like, is it really?
I think there's definitely room for one more season. Not only with the mother, but also with the main character. And it could be them getting a little older as well.
I feel like we're eking into a really well done, like, micro look at a very specific topic into we're trying to be Malcolm in the fucking middle.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like we're working towards. 'Cause
Listen,
when you start saying Mom's arc and this arc over here, like, we're getting into a sitcom.
Yeah.
At this point.
But and you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay with where they're going. I would love to see a season 2.
I'll still watch it.
Keep it 8 episodes or even 6.
Yeah.
But at the end of it, I want that payoff. I want that payoff.
Yeah. It better. I want that payoff now. I want it yesterday.
Yeah. I want that payoff, and then that's it. I want to stay in love with these characters, and end it on a high note. I think it's a win for everybody involved. It's a good show. I highly suggest it once again to everybody.
Absolutely.
Sex education, good time. And hopefully we see a season 2. And I'm with you. I also had blue balls, and I was just like, "Fucking!"
And actually,
I was close. I was just it. It's not that I hated the ending. I didn't hate it. It was still good. But I knew I wanted the certain thing to happen, and it just didn't happen.
I saw that. You know what? It was worse for me. In that. So, I'm trying to say without being spoilery. Goat happens. And I went, okay, because before that, leading up to that point, I went, oh no, we're not going to get my payoff.
Yep.
Then goat happens. I go,
yes,
oh, we're
it's
getting
coming.
the fucking. Let's go.
No.
And then
we got
we
got the blue balls. We got
Get fucked.
we got a half payoff. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Right. We got a half payoff.
50-50.
We got a 50-50, but not a full payoff. But yeah,
great job. Everyone did such a good job in that show.
Good.
I absolutely want to see a second season. We finally found the time to go and watch Aquaman.
Oh yeah.
So
you like it?
Check that out. I liked it.
Good.
I had parts I didn't like about it, but I liked it. I thought that. So my downsides for it were they had 3 gags that they used like 5 times a piece.
Yep.
For example, the build up, and joke because it doesn't work, and they did that like 4 times in the movie. They also did the explosion 4 times in the movie, sudden explosion. Like for example, in the beginning when they're in the house, sudden explosion.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden, sudden explosion, like in 2 or 3 other
Dude,
scenes.
that beginning scene was fire though.
It's fire. The fight scene was dope.
The fucking
Fire.
dude, Juan is a god.
Fire.
Just the color palette, dude. I saw it in
good.
IMAX.
Oh yeah,
dude, it's like it
was good.
There were long cuts for the fight scenes.
Yeah.
And it just looked so fucking crisp.
It did. Then they used and then the music I thought was really odd in a couple spots that didn't fit.
There were
at
some
all.
weird music choices
Like,
for sure.
At all.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Yep. Good. It was a great.
all thumbs up.
One of
Jason
my favorite.
Momoa is,
oh, yeah, he's a god. Yeah, he's
is the Aquaman.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't have picked a better person to be Aquaman. Shout outs to Dolph Lundgren for being in there and having it be almost impossible to tell that it's Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, he did a good job too. Like
He was just low key in there. If you didn't even know,
dude,
if you
the
didn't
underwater fights, that big underwater fight with
was dope.
That was fucking awesome.
That was
man.
dope.
It was a little over the top to like see like people cheering and a gladiator thing type. It was really kind of weird.
The pause and
the pause, and then you saw like you saw an octopus playing the drums and stuff,
That
which
was
was
stupid as
a little
fuck.
cartoony
I
and
said
dumb.
that was a bit too
but
much.
I just kind of because I was having so much fun, I just let it. I just
let
let
it
it go and
just let it go.
Enjoy it. I just went
Yeah.
with the flow.
Yeah.
And it was great. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was good.
It was a good first
Overall,
movie.
very, very good, and another movie that DC sorely needed. So now
yeah.
they've got Wonder Woman. They've
$1 billion.
got
It's
Aquaman.
made $1 billion now.
Yeah.
It's done very well.
Well,
Very,
Jason
very
Momoa
well.
just smashed it. So there you go. Finished watching this season of Vikings. Vikings continues to be a good television show.
Apparently they're stopping soon, from what I heard.
Well, the next season's locked in.
Okay.
But but judging by I don't know personally, but judging by just the arc,
Yeah.
it would make sense that it wouldn't go for too much longer.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a long time. I think since one of the most major plot things happened.
Yes. Yeah.
Which you can probably know. Like
I know exactly
the
which
biggest
plot
of
point.
big plot
Yes.
points.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched it since.
Yeah. No, it continues to be good. They are. I think it would be great if next season was the last one, and I don't know if it is or not, but because they're getting dangerously close to repeating.
Yeah, storylines.
Like
just,
story arcs.
Yeah, just redoing shit. Yeah.
They're getting real close. So if they can wrap that up, or if they can just find a way to get away from that, like and dodge it, I'm on board. But it looks like they're getting closer to just
I think
repeating
I'm
some stuff.
I'm at least 2 seasons behind right now. I gotta be pretty damn
there's
close.
there's some pretty good stuff. There was some really great combat scenes
Cool.
in this season.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it back up.
Yeah.
Kayla and I we've been rewatching. First off, we watched the Fire documentary.
Oh yeah,
but I'll talk about that in a sec.
That?
But we've been rewatching the OC.
Oh,
We've been on the
California.
OC. Yeah. That's what we've been doing. So that's been
Here
our.
we come.
Yeah, dude, we've been watching about 2 episodes a night most nights. So laying in bed, chilling. We cycle in some other shit when we can, but just taking ourselves back. But yeah, the fire documentary was
Fire.
It was fire, but it was fucking
Dumpster fire.
Oh, it was a dump there. That's the best way. That's what they should have been called.
The title could have been the
dumpster fire.
Oh,
dude, that's what that was, man. It was fucked. It makes me want to watch the Hulu one because apparently the Hulu one is even better because they talk with that dude a lot.
I've heard some people say that one's better, and some people say the Netflix one's better.
Really?
I think the secret is, if you can, watch both.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch the other one at some point, but it's just fucking crazy where they went with that shit. I didn't think it was as big as what it ended up. It just, and then the guy just went fucking AWOL. Like he just freaked out and he just went fucking.
Dude, there were hundreds and hundreds of people stranded in the middle of fucking nowhere with no food, no water.
Dude, it's fucked.
In the middle of fucking nowhere. No idea what anything was happening. Yeah. Nobody had any clue.
Those tents, when it rained, bro, I went, oh no. And then they showed all the fucking tents and shit just soaked. And then when the dude was describing, like, people was like, became like every man for himself, and they just started taking shit. I was like, oh fuck.
I'm actually shocked that
I'm surprised nobody died.
Fights or like people getting like
fucked up,
killed or some shit.
Yeah.
Like people get tribalistic quick in those situations. It doesn't take very long before it's just like they're starting to grunt instead of use words.
That's some bitch took like all of the
like
fucking toilet paper
the men
and
are
shit.
Just walking around like, yeah, she had like fucking 400 rolls of toilet paper.
People were taking.
She was going to become a merchant for trading toilet paper for other goods and services. Like, what the fuck? It wasn't even 24
dude,
hours.
I had a good laugh, man. They brought out all the fucking. They brought out all the lockers and the fucking.
And they were just like regular ass
lockers. Like, what the fuck, dude? They come up with their luggage on a fucking huge truck, and people are like, just go and get your black bag in the sea of black bags.
There's just guys like on the truck
just
throwing them out.
Luggage out. What a gong show, man.
The best part of the whole documentary for me was when they're interviewing the gay guy, and he goes, I went home and I took a shower. And when he said that, my first thought was he was doing that because he felt dirty that somebody even asked him to do it. But then he follows it up with, and then I got in the car to go down to actually suck this guy's dick. And I was like, what the fuck? You were really that committed that you were going to suck a dick for this fucking fight? That dude's a hero.
That made my night, bro.
He's a hero.
He's a fucking goddamn
trooper. If
trooper.
you're going to suck some random Caribbean dude's dick to
get the water
in.
To get the water. He said you have
Next level.
Dude said you got to go down there. Dude, I need you to take one for the team. Those are the words. I need you to go down there and suck the fucking sergeant's or whoever the fuck was dick.
Just to
and he's
get
like,
the
what?
water
He's like, wait a second. What do you mean? Yeah, you have to go and like actually suck his dick, please, man. Take one for the team.
Man took a shower.
He went home and prepared, bro.
He prepared to suck some dick.
He had a Mentos in his mouth.
Oh,
he went down
fresh
there.
Maker.
Fresh maker. He went in there and he was ready to suck some dick. Oh, when he said that,
he's a hero.
Oh man,
he's a god-forsaken hero.
Yeah, good time.
So that was best part of the whole thing.
I need that in my life.
What was then we watched the first episode. I think it's called The Kingdom. It's like about the Crusaders or whatever. And the only reason I started watching that was because second. No, he's not in that. That's a different show. That's we are watching that though. That's the fuck, can't remember the name of that one. Anyway, I think it's The Kingdom because it's the second season. Friggin' Mark Hamill is in it.
Oh.
And so I saw that, I was like, oh, I need to get to know that.
Okay.
Frontier is the Jason Momoa show.
Oh, okay, yeah, the one that's in Newfoundland.
Yeah, that one's not bad.
They're filming that right now.
It's not amazing.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. It's interesting in that it's how often do you get to see early Canada in a TV show? Right, the Hudson's Bay Company, the whole.
Momoa's getting so big right now. I wouldn't expect that show to stay on too much longer.
No,
that's the way I look at it. I know it's a passion project of his.
Yeah, he's a producer and everything on it. Like it's his.
But
his
he's becoming
deal.
pretty fucking big time now.
Sure, but maybe he also seems like the type of guy who would
if he wants to do it, he'll fucking do it. Yeah.
He's pretty lax, right? Yeah. So, I'm down for it. It was good. It's a pretty good show.
Okay.
The other one,
Kingdom, is that what it is?
Yeah, the first episode.
I feel like I may have seen an episode of this before.
It was for a first episode.
Okay.
It was okay. I could see how this could possibly turn into something that's relatively cool, but it wasn't like I was enthralled right away. But for a first episode where so many TV shows are hot garbage in the first episode,
Yeah.
this was not hot garbage.
Okay.
So it at least avoided that trap.
Okay.
It was right into like, I would classify it as more as towards the end of the first season of most shows when they're just kind of getting used to everyone else, like the actors are starting to gel,
Getting into the groove.
Yeah, it felt more like that than a first honest to God episode. Cool. So that means good things, and the fact that Mark Hamill's in the second season has me very interested.
Doubly cool.
I'm down for that. Nightfall. Was that what it is? Yeah, Nightfall. That's the show that I'm talking about, not Kingdom.
Okay.
Nightfall is the other one.
Okay.
So many shows in the same period of time with similar names.
Well, they're trying to get on that Game of Thrones
You're
type
fucking
shit,
right?
They're speaking of Game of Thrones, that's
coming
soon. Can't wait.
It's coming.
So each episode, there's 6 episodes, and I think they released the times. The vast majority of them are about an hour and 20.
Wow.
Yeah. So
it's lengthy.
They're like feature length shows. Yeah.
Just short of a horror movie on Netflix.
Exactly. So we got six episodes left. We're like 2 months out.
Yeah.
2.5 months or so. And then we finally get to see what happens in the Game of Thrones.
Oh baby.
Yep.
It's coming. God, I hope that show ends well. I would be so disappointed if that just feels weird.
I think it's gonna end well.
I hope so. I hope we don't get blue balls on that one too.
Somebody better end up on that Iron Throne at the end. Let's just put it that way. Because if everybody dies or whatever, and it's just like the fucking White Walker.
The last 2 people stab each other simultaneously.
Or that,
and then it's just like a drone shot zooming out over this battlefield of nothing but dead bodies, and then cut to the credits.
No, there's no way. There's just no way.
Oh my. Clegane Bowl. Everyone's waiting for the Clegane Bowl.
Yeah,
the mountain and the dog.
Mountain and the dog. Just the 2 fucking dudes, the brothers, and just fucking killing. They're brothers.
Yeah, they're brothers. Yeah. The Clegane Bowl.
That's going. That's going down, bro.
Yes,
absolutely. They're gonna fight to the death. I think they're both going out. I think those guys are gonna get.
That might
fucked
be
up.
the one where they both simultaneously kill each other.
Yep.
That might actually happen.
I you know what I'm predicting for that? I'm predicting that the mountain will be getting the best of
Is Arya gonna come?
No. I think the mountain is gonna get the best of what's his face? Who's the other dude again?
The dog.
The dog.
I can't think of his name off the top of my head right now.
So so the mountain is the guy, the big fucking.
He's basically
like
brought back from the dead.
Yes, he's like a fucking juggernaut at this point.
They've juiced him up.
So I think the Hound. There it is. The Hound.
That's it.
So I think what's gonna see, it's been so long since I fucking watched the show.
Yeah.
The dog, the Hound, same thing. same fucking thing.
D-O-double-G.
I think what's gonna happen is this. I think the Hound is gonna get fucked up, right?
Okay.
Like he just can't beat this undead fucking. This undead
Is he
walking.
gonna have to use fire?
I think what he's going to do is he's going to burn himself alive with him.
Oh.
So he's going to face his biggest fear, and he's
going
to while also dying.
He's
bear hugging, either throwing himself in fire with him, or
self-immolating monk.
Exactly. He's going to literally burn himself to death while killing the mountain, coincidentally with fire as well. I think that's how she's going to go down because I don't see how the Hound is going to survive this. I don't think that's what's going to be for his character. I think what would be cool for his character is seeing that or getting Arya to light the flame that will burn them together. So Arya, he's on the list.
Yeah.
So he's going to be there, and they like each other. So I think it's going to be one of these things where they're trapped together, or
she gets her name off the list.
She gets to take the name off the list.
Yeah,
he gets to kill his brother for what he's done, and also does it in a way that he's haunted him by lighting his, setting him on fire when they were kids, and then everybody gets that. That would be the biggest and best payoff.
I could see that.
Give me that one.
I could see that.
That would be fire.
But it's also too on the nose for Game of Thrones.
But if I could get it on the nose for that, give me that one.
The dog.
The dog.
It's a spin-off series.
Who let the dog out?
Exactly.
Who?
I believe it's time for some tech support, Jeff.
Let's do it. Tech support.
Let's see. Nathan asks, "Hey Jeff and Adam, as someone who has an XLR microphone and an interface and has been interested in but never had an inkling of an idea of where to go or where to start, how does one get into voiceover work? Any tips or tricks for someone looking to join that industry?"
Wow, I've been getting a lot of these questions as of late.
Well, as soon as you enter into something, then it's like you're now the master, and now we need to ask the questions. Here's my pro tip. Be ready to do a lot of reading.
Yeah.
And be ready to do a lot of research on best practices. And then be ready to do a lot of shit that is going to be monotonous and you're going to hate. Like doing a lot of auditions.
Yeah.
Pretty much over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
And getting nothing.
And getting absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Be ready to, if you're really going in full bore, spend a good chunk of change to get yourself set up. Not necessarily in microphone equipment and stuff, but if you're going to do something beyond just running a Fiverr, which most people should probably do in that industry anyway when you're doing it from home, you're going to be spending some money on pay-to-play sites.
Yeah.
You're going to be spending some money probably on some coaching to really tighten yourself up so that you're not wasting your time on said pay-to-play sites trying to fall into that groove.
Yeah.
You're going to take some time to figure out what it is that your voice is particularly apt at.
Yeah.
Because not everyone can do everything. Most people have a category that they excel at.
Yep.
And they've got to lock it in.
Yep.
But that's really the core of it. The other thing is your room. From a technical perspective, here's my piece, and you can do more of the rest of it. Because I'm more of the technical side than anything, because I haven't done enough auditions to really give more advice than what I just did, is the room does more for your audio than literally any piece of equipment you could ever purchase.
Yeah.
Literally any, like you could have a mediocre microphone and a mediocre interface and put it in a good room.
It will sound
better than a lot of these people going out and spending a lot of money on an interface and a Neumann and putting it in a shit room and not knowing what they're doing with it.
Yeah.
So being in a good room and knowing how to do proper gain staging and equalization and compression is going to be way better time spent than spending a whack of money on really high-end equipment right out of the gate.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can take a fucking blue snowball and make magic happen, but you can take like an AT 2035 or a 4040 in that neighborhood that $200 to $300 microphone
and make it sound great
and make it sound like $1,000 microphone if you're in a good room and know what you're doing. And that's the pro tips for that. I won't get into the nitty gritty of equalization and compression because there's lots of stuff out there to read about it, but the core of it is the bare minimum. When it comes to EQ, you should be doing more cutting of frequencies than adding of frequencies. You really only add frequencies if you're going for a really fucking specific sound.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're really just cutting stuff to make your voice sound more intelligible, clearer, and getting rid of any latent kind of room noise, boxiness if you're in a small room. Maybe some high frequency if you have really reflective walls, stuff of that nature. So be careful. Don't be that guy that goes in, does a recording, and then just fucking like 12 dB V in both directions and go, yeah, that's the show. And then just like, because it's going to sound absolutely terrible. So that's my technical take. What is the
what was the question exactly?
The question was, what are your tips for somebody who might think about getting into VO?
Okay. Well,
so far we have, don't spend too much money on equipment. Just learn how to use your room.
Don't do that yet.
And use your equipment that you have.
Yeah.
Be prepared to do lots of reading.
You should though. He's. I think he mentioned he does have an interface, right? An XLR.
He has an XLR, so he's good to go.
Okay, so you've already got that down.
Yeah.
The biggest thing that I can say, and I've been doing voiceover now for maybe 5 months, to some marginal success.
Yeah.
I'm actually doing a lot better than what most people do, and I think it's mainly because I talk for a living as well. So
you've had a lot of lead up.
I've had a lot of lead up.
You know your way around a microphone.
Exactly.
Is a good way to start.
And I've always been sort of a showy dude anyway. So doing commercials and stuff really is not. I needed training and I had gotten coaching, but you don't need coaching right away.
No.
All you need to do is practice a lot. So I know what you're probably thinking. Well, where do I start in terms of making money? How do I make money, or how do I
How
get
do I make
in?
my first $5,
How do I make my
Mr. Maximus Black?
The best way I could say, the hardest way to make a buck in voiceover starting out is on pay-to-play sites.
Yeah.
That's just actually the reality of it. And when I say pay-to-play sites, I mean websites like voices.com, Voices123, where you pay a $400 or $300 yearly fee, and then they allow you to audition for different companies that are looking for spots. And then you audition, send it out, they listen to it, they can like it, or they can hire you. You can put your bid in. And it's like if you were auditioning for a TV show or whatever, you're working as your own agent, you're your own sole proprietor, and you're out there doing your own thing. That's a tough way to go simply because there's so much competition that you're usually auditioning with a minimum of 50 other people all the way up to 200 other people. So you really not only are, if you don't have your sound quality to the nines, somebody else is going to have that. If you're not a great reader in terms of being able to read copy, the proper inflections and pauses and things like that, there's going to be somebody that is better than you at doing that. So I'm not saying you don't have to do it, because I jumped right into the pay to play and I've had good success. But what my suggestion is to get on a freelance site like Fiverr.com or Upworks and putting out your own gigs. So you can create your own, like, hey, what's his name? That did the question.
Nathan.
So you can say, hey Fiverr, my name's Nathan. I'm a voice actor or voiceover artist, and I'd love for you to take a look at my gigs. If you need, any voiceover work or whatever, you can obviously put it in your own. I'm just spewing it out there. And then what you can do is you can put in samples of your work. So whether that is a commercial, e-learning, audiobook, whatever it is that you want to voice act, characters, anime, I have no idea what you want to do. You can do that, and then people can come to you. The only good thing about joining a pay-to-play site, something like Voices.com or Voice123, is even though you may suck, like I did when I started, and I still have tons of improving to do, but it allows you to start auditioning, and you can just practice, reading real script, real copy, editing, sending it out, writing proposals, getting in that groove and practicing, because that's what it boils down to. You're not going to get better until you just keep going and going and going and going. And you're going to audition for 100 jobs, and you're probably not going to book any, or you might book one or two. But it really only takes one or two jobs to pay for your membership. And if you got an entire year to do it. So if you've got the money, I would suggest jumping on a pay-to-play site just for the experience of auditioning all the time and getting into the groove of things. But if you don't have the money, then go on freelance sites like Fiverr.com or Upworks, and there's a few others. Those are the two big ones. And do your own thing. And like what Adam said, the most important thing in terms of quality is your room. So if you're recording in a place that's hardwood, you're in a small room, and it sounds like you've got this sort of boxy, reverby sound in the background, that's going to be really hard to treat when you're editing in post. So even if that means you have to go on your laptop and go into your walk-in closet and record around your clothes just to have something to break up that sound that can absorb into the walls, so to speak, then do it. Or put a blanket over your head, then do it. Whatever it takes to kind of get rid of that room noise, that's going to help you a lot, especially in auditions. You'll notice in the freelancing world, you can get away with sounding a little bit more amateur, because most of the people that are going on those are people that are not looking. They are looking for professional sound, but they don't have that level of expectation as, say, a pay-to-play site does. Because with the pay-to-play site, you're up against professionals. It's just, and you're also up against other scrubs like you that might be new, but it's going to be much harder to get those jobs. Places like Fiverr, if you're just looking to make a couple of bucks and get some experience, and go ahead and do that. So that's the biggest thing for me is read. I'm dyslexic and I'm still doing fine. And it's helping me a lot, reading much more. I'm becoming much better. It's helping a great deal. So read a lot, audition a lot if you can afford that, and work on it every day. Take an hour or two out. And what Adam said, too, is there's a ton of content that you can watch. my suggestion is to just watch YouTubers that talk about voiceover, go on forums, join Facebook groups, those sort of things. That'll help you out a lot, and you'll notice there's a ton of people that are also in the same thing. So there it is, without talking about that too much.
Yeah. I'll give one more piece.
Yeah, okay.
One more relatively short piece. If you're going in completely dry on this, where Jeff and I talked into a microphone for 8 years, so we're comfortable around a microphone to begin with. If you're still trying to figure out, and even if for Jeff and I, we had to and continue to have to relearn how to deliver the phrases and stuff like they want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And the best advice that I can give as somebody who hasn't paid for training yet, will eventually, but I want to go as far on my own to get the experience as I can first, is go and just watch a shitload of commercials.
Yes.
Recent commercials.
Yep.
Because more recent stuff is in this
Conversational.
everyman conversational, but it's not really. It's not the car salesman.
It's not like you and I talking in a podcast.
No, but it's also not, wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man, radio host type shit either.
Yeah.
It's a weird fucking hybrid. And sometimes it's hard to discern how you're supposed to do that with your own voice.
Yeah.
So if you go and watch a bunch of recent commercials to get an idea of that cadence of speech and how to end things with inflection.
Yeah.
Everything is this weird. This is over and over again, and it sounds when you speak like that, you're gonna go, man, I'm just sounding like an announcer. They want that. But not. They don't want that.
Yeah.
But they want it.
They don't want come
on down.
Yeah, it's like if you want to be on if you want to be on Life's a Glitch TV for When Cheese Fails, go to our website lag.tv.
Yeah,
they don't want that. They want more of like, if you want to be on our When Cheese Fails season, come check us out on lag.tv.
Yeah.
Something like that, right? Where you're still kind of selling, you still kind of sound like it's an advertisement, but it's not like, the radio shit. Like radio shit. They don't want that. They want this like weird hybrid. They'll tell you they don't want it, but they still kind of want it. So you got to like do that. So the best thing to do would be to just watch YouTube videos of other. I've done that plenty of times.
Yeah.
Especially when I get an audition. Like say there's an audition for, like I did a thing for MasterCard last month.
Yes. Yeah.
And so what I did is I went and watched all kinds of MasterCard commercials when I was doing the audition. And I watched all the Samuel L. Jackson ones, like all these stuff. And you start to pick up on things. Nobody really sounds like they're announcing, but they're still selling you some shit.
Yeah.
But they still also want to sound like me and you are just fucking chilling here and talking. And so you just gotta learn that weird thing. So research, read, and keep auditioning. Don't give up. It'll come.
Literally anyone right now, because of what people are looking for. Pretty much
anybody can get into it. Yeah, if you have a voice, go for it.
You're pretty much good to go. Let's see. Let's do one more. Will asks, what games did you love so much that you bought collector's editions or ultimate editions of? You had Skyrims.
Yeah, Skyrims I bought, and I bought like Call of Duties back in the day.
Black Ops, I think.
Black Ops, and the Modern Warfare. That came with the infrared,
night vision
the night
goggles.
vision. Yeah, that's it. The night vision goggles, and I got the one with the remote control
RC
car, and then I've got the Skyrim collector's edition. Those I think honestly are the only collector's editions that I've ever. Oh, I bought the StarCraft stuff.
Yeah.
So the Legacy of the Void or like the Wings of Liberty. They had like extra big fucking box things that you could buy. And that's it.
For me, it was Oblivion. I bought the collector's edition of that, so I have that little like the coin and everything that it came with, the septum. I bought one of I think it was Forza 2. I bought the collector's edition of Forza 2. I bought the collector's edition of Halo 2. And Halo 3.
Question is, do you still have those?
I have I believe I still have Halo 1 and 2. I don't know if I have 3 anymore. I also I bought The Last Guardian. I bought that one, and I ended up selling that one as well because the statue was garbage.
I didn't realize I had so many copies of Halo.
Yeah, you have several.
Yeah.
Do you have the Halo 2 Steelbook? You have there's the Halo 3
there's
Steelbook.
the Halo 3 one.
So I might still have this one. I can't remember.
Oh, I even got Halo War Steelbook.
Halo
I didn't even know.
Wars.
I didn't even know I had that.
Some dope cutscenes in this game.
I don't have the Halo 2 Steel, and I wouldn't have bought these myself. This was shit that I got. You know,
got
at a
that
yard
in
sale
like
or
a
whatever.
yard sale. And
But
stuff.
I pretty much got all of Halo Reach, Halo ODST, or Halo 3 ODST, Halo 4, Halo Wars, Halo 2 or Halo 3 box, and then I have another Halo 2 and 3 there.
Yeah.
Right next to two of the other best games on the console, Jet Set Radio Future and Morrowind.
Let's go.
There's a nice little fire lineup there.
It's a fire lineup for sure. Yeah. Other than that, I don't think anything else. I mean, more recently, I guess if you wanted to count it, would be that missed Kickstarter. The Dreamcast Jet Grind Radio. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've never played it.
Really?
Yeah.
Jet Grind Radio is on Steam.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken as well. This is where it all began, the Jet Grind Radio stuff, and then they split that off into Jet Set Radio Future, and this is obviously a much more simple version of Jet Set, but still a very good game with a fire soundtrack. The soundtrack was fire in Jet Set Radio Future as well.
I don't really collect for Dreamcast, but I thought I'd keep this one just because
it's a good one.
It's Jet Set.
It's one that people like quite a bit, so why not have it? But yeah, and I guess if you want to add the missed Kickstarter thing that I got, then that would be the other one, which came in. I opened that on stream the other night.
Yeah.
The book.
I saw you. I think Gabs was there with you, right?
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was. I was
looks fire. You open it up, the screen looks good. The only downside to that, and really, I don't know how else you're supposed to do it, to not have it cost a fortune, is the speaker that they have. They play the music with the flybys for the in the video, and the speaker is just a hurting situation because it's behind the paper and everything, and so
sounds like it's coming out of a Christmas card.
Fucking bad, yeah, pretty much.
That's bad.
But the screen looks really fucking good.
Nice.
I was really impressed with the screen, and they cleverly hid so cleverly that I didn't even know at first. I had to Adam Combat sent me the thing they put up on Kickstarter. Shows you where all the buttons are because they're all underneath the paper. But they when they weathered the paper, like staining it and stuff, they made a couple of stains really obvious, and the buttons are underneath those specific little stains. So it was a clever little way to do it. So you can turn the volume down or the volume up. You can turn, you can change the intro that you have and all that stuff.
That's cool.
But the outside of the book looks fire, and the inkwell and everything that comes with it is also really cool. So. Now just going to wait for the DVDs to come in, which also get stored in the book. There's a compartment for the DVDs.
It didn't all come together?
No. They were originally supposed to. So the inkwell is in one compartment, and then in the other compartment in the book is a space for the DVDs. But it was the manufacturing. There was something they couldn't do. They were trying to get it all shipped as one, which is really clever because the book held the other shit.
Yeah.
So they didn't have to send like 5 boxes and save a bunch of money.
Yeah.
So there was a reason why that unfortunately didn't happen.
At least you'll get it.
And then I have my piece of the concept art coming as well at some point.
Nice.
So those are the ones that I went for. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it.
That's the show. Head on over to patreon.com/LAGTV. Get in on it. Do you have StarCraft content? You have a place to post it there.
Yes.
We'll be able to do some casting for it. We have some games lined up that we'll be able to knock out soon and have.
Yeah, we actually got a big. Well, I wouldn't say big, but we got a fair amount of submitted stuff since the last podcast.
There we go. People were perking up.
Yeah.
So that's good. So we're gonna have some of that for you guys soon. Don't worry, we didn't forget about it.
Nope.
So we'll have that coming, and
maybe this time next week I might be a dad.
That's
We're 2 weeks out.
You're not ready.
This could
yet.
happen.
You're not ready.
I
yet.
am definitely not
You
ready
need
right
another
now.
week.
I need like the full 2,
That extra
maybe
week.
2.5.
Yeah.
Come
Stretch a bit
a
more.
little late. You know,
Fashionably late.
fashionably late. But we are 2 weeks out. So.
Well, ladies and gents, thank you very much for stopping by, for watching this live, or you're catching it on YouTube, or listening to this on your drive to or from work. It's been another Technical Alpha podcast. We will see you guys next week. And until we do, peace.